They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Today, Conference USA crowns its champion. It's the New Mexico State Aggies against the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, Delaware's head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. Well, both these teams have talked about the opportunity for them here today. All the hard work of the season, you come together with a group of guys, and if you win this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Takes the handoff. It's Ellison. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down of the game, you want to be able to convert, and here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. The shotgun handoff here. He's got a crease. Now moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Blue Hens looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So New Mexico State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throwing up play action. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Gonna run it. It's Ellison.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Blue Hens line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did. And they'll set up for the PAT.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They're going to run it here. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And here's the handoff. He's got space. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Looking for some space. It's Ellison. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
That's caught. It's Wilson. Right. Here he goes. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They have to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's third and long.
That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on second down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a third and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They can't stop him. He's at the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on is just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We know you'll be keeping a close eye on that. Looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Blue Hens line up on first and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it second and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Blue Hens looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now we run a draw play, and the defense smothers him for no gain. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Right when it left his foot, you can tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is unkind.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down after a short gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. And after the incompletion, we have a man shaken up. Athletic trainers out to check it out, and we'll take a pause here. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he couldn't quite make the interception. They're right along the sideline. Maybe had his eyes on the end zone. So it's going to be 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Jones. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Here he goes. nobody can bring him down. At the 20, finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a first down.
Got an opening here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again, they're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Tight end goes in motion. Grab behind the line, it's King. Stop for no gain, excellent tackle.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit. Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. So now on comes the field goal unit. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. And the Blue Hens looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Blue Hens lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught near the goal line. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Delaware. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Athletic training staff can check it out during halftime. Certainly hope he can return. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll give it to the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. One of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Using his legs, it's Jones. He's got a crease. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. It's a draw to the back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's a freshman defensive back. And the Aggies with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. Was brought down for a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so...
And is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry.
Season opening. He's in the... here he goes. Across the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Blue Hens. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
A dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
The Aggies will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Offense makes their way on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
The Blue Hens, they're in the red zone now. First down, we're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Blue Hens trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The backs got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I tell you, those plays can be so frustrating as a quarterback. You read the defense really well, get to the check down, throw it to the back, and he just drops it on the outside. That's when your leadership has to come out. As a QB, go up to him and say, hey, shake it off, I'm coming right back to you.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Play action here on first down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. First down and 10. Pulls it in. It's King. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the offense trots back onto the field here. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and
he's got space. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped right at the line, and sure tackling. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Ellison. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Let's take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's another big play for this defense. And for the offense, the struggles continue today.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here, second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The Blue Hens look to keep this drive moving. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll hand it off. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. This is the 6th play on the drive. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice Nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Leaning on the run game here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
Celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.